Welcome to 270. Welcome to the basics of the game. My name is Mark Penn, and let's get started. After you choose your candidate, which we will talk about later, the game can start with anywhere between 2 to 5 players just starting. You can play against the computer to get your strategies down. Each player starts with 250k per turn. How do you spend this money? The basic movement of the game. A pip. A pip is spending a certain amount of money at the start of a turn. You spend this money in order to gain control of either a national group or state group. Not every pip costs the same. In the green box, the cost per pip is listed. Spend a little bit to make a little bit. Spend more to make more. When you first enter a group, 1 or 2 pips is permitted. After that, you can go up to the maximum of 10. There are 2 ways to spend your money: national groups and state groups. National groups, listed here on the left side of the screen, grants you extra money at the start of a turn once you have control. In order to get control, you need to be at the 4th pip. The money earned from national groups can be spent anywhere on the map. The national groups have different costs per pip and give different bonuses. State groups are specific collections of states also listed here. These groups, when you control them, will also get you extra funds. An important difference is that the state group funds can only be spent in that group. In order to get that bonus, you need to have control over the group. You get that by spending on the states. You need to get to the 3rd pip in order to control the state. List online. Each state are icons for which state groups they belong to. In New York, for example, it is part of African American Latino high-tech export and town and gown. Each of these groups cost different amounts to control, and they will grant you either 50k, 75k, or 100k per turn. Let's see how you go about getting a state group in this case. Swing states. Swing consists of New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa, Arizona, and Nevada. Using the cost per pip of all those states, you add them up. You need to control over half that price in order to get the extra funding. So in this case, you're going to need over 208, 5K, in order to get the swing states. Candidate choice is important to the game as well. Some candidates have big bonuses for state group, like FDR, a big 50% for the manufacturing group. However, if you look at his national groups, there's a big 50% penalty for big conservative. Choose your candidates wisely and shape your strategy around the bonuses and penalties that they have, as well as the strengths and weaknesses of your opponents. So those are the basics. Choose where you want to spend your funds at the start of a turn, and see if you can grab those 270 electoral votes. Go to a higher pip than your opponent. Steal, those votes are now yours. Both players go to the same pip. There's a conflict, clash. All players lose their funds, and the pips return to where they were before. Once 100 electoral votes are locked in, gone to the 10th pip, and all states have been entered into, it's time for the ballot term. Your final chance to spend your money, gain your EVs, defend what you have, defeat your opponent, and make your way into the White House. I hope that this tutorial has been helpful in guiding you how to play the great game 270. There's a Facebook community, the 270 Lounge, which plenty of player-run tournaments, and people are available to help you practice, get better, and eventually win the White House. This is Mark Penn. Have fun. I'll see you in the lounge.
Yeah.